Okay guys, we're here. We're going to talk about our favorite attacks in the back. This system is a little bit unconventional and it works very, very well. I start with my harness, okay, or my seat belt, as Matt keeps telling me to call it. Right? I get my grip, and I like to fall to the underhook side. Okay, this side here is the side I'll typically fall. Whatever side is underhooked, that's where I like to go to. Okay, and I'm going to incrementally improve my position. And the first thing that I notice about going to the side that's better is I get a chance to use this leg as a third arm. Right now my leg is kind of stuck as a hook. Right, I can't do a lot with it. But when I fall down here, right, now I have an ability to use this leg as a weapon. Okay, it's like a third arm. First thing we're going to talk about is a very easy way to just scoop this arm out of position so that I now have a 2-on-1 situation so I can go for the choke. Okay? What I'm going to do is, depending on what Matt's doing, if Matt's grabbing my arm, which most times they're going to be doing to protect from the choke, I'm just going to straighten my arm out. Okay? So I'm going to straighten my arm out. My leg now is going to come right over my own arm, and I'm going to catch Matt's arm. Okay? So I'm here, right? He's got my arm controlled. Now let me choke. I straighten it out. Come right over the top, and now I hide the arm behind the back. Now, Matt's stuck in a 2-on-1 situation. He only has one arm to protect his neck. Way easy for me to swim inside and attack a choke. Okay, it's much better and much preferable than digging and having Matt have both arms to use. So, very easy to get control of that one arm. It's usually the first thing I try when I fall to the underhook. I fall down, scoop my hip away, get comfortable. Okay? If Matt's grabbing my arms, right, I just straighten it out. I don't thread the needle. I go right over it. Right over it. And then I pull my own arm out. That leaves me like this. Now I can hide my leg behind Matt's back. That arm is effectively out of position now. Can't do anything with it. So now I can thread the choke, right, swim inside, and take it right here. That's the first attack we talked about from there.
Number 2.
Second one, we fall down to the side. Again, everything's going to be off this underhook side. And if you look at the hooks, what do the hooks do? The hooks stop a guy from turning one way or another. Right? That's all they do. This one hook stops him this way, that hook stops him that way. That's it. So I'm going to replace this hook with the shoulder hook. I'm going to jump my foot up, and I'm going to bite right over Matt's shoulder. Just get a clean bite on the shoulder. This does the same thing. It stops Matt from turning that way. That's all I want. Okay? Now I'm going to release my harness, and I'm going to hug the shoulder, calling it the false harness. So I got a good bite here, and I got a good bite here. Matt can't turn either way. He's stuck. Okay? My hand now is going to find his chin, not his head, not his ear, his chin, and I'm going to push through. I need to turn Matt away from me. Try and turn back into me, Matt. If I can keep his head turned, it's going to be very easy now for me to bite this bottom leg up and then jump over the head for the armbar. I clamp down, knees together, hips up, finish the arm. So, harness locked, we fall down to the side. Right, I take my time. When I see the chance, I jump the shoulder, and I just get a bite on the shoulder. Keeps Matt from turning away from me. That's all I want. I open up my harness, I hug the shoulder. Okay. When I get a chance, now I swim my hand around, find Matt's chin. Has to be the chin, and I have to turn it away from me. I can't make him look at me. This foot now is going to bite up. It's going to come out of the hook and bite. Now my foot comes over the head, and I bite there. Now I slide down. Pinch my knees together, hips up, finish the arm bar. Okay. Now, it's a very detail-oriented art. If you miss one of these details, you're probably going to miss the move. But the most important one to focus on is that ability to turn the chin. If you don't turn the chin, you're going to blow the move. If Matt can look at me, he's going to get out of this move. And you'll notice, too, how well it works with the first move we talked about. If I go here and Matt hugs my arm, or I'm sorry, hugs my leg, it's very easy now for me to go back to number 1 and go back for the choke. So with the shoulder, with the leg here, I have two easy options. He doesn't bother it. I release, hug the shoulder, push the chin so he can't look at me, bite up nice and high, and then jump over. Get the other bite. Finish with the arm bar.
Let's show it, me, you messing it up, and me going into your guard.
Okay. Now, again, here's that detail, but now I'm going to miss it up. I'm going to miss it. And I fall down, I scoot, I jump, right? Everything's perfect so far, except now I push Matt's head. I push his head, it allows him to look at me, and as I go for the armbar, he's going to turn right back in, and we wind up back on my guard. So I had the back, and now look where I am, on the bottom. I need to turn that chin. I got to keep him from looking at me. So I'm down here, I fall, right, I scoot, jump the shoulder, lock the arm, right, and between this bite here and this bite here, he can't turn either way, he's stuck. Hand's gonna turn the chin, so he can't look at me. Now I bite up and jump over. Now I can sit down, finish with the armbar. And that's the armbar from the back that we like. All right, so I'm here, I fall down to the underhook side again. All right, I create some space, make myself comfortable. Again, when I'm on this side here, this hand becomes like a third arm. I can use it to help try and attack that arm. Or now I'm going to use it as I jump up. I'm going to pull this hand out right at a fraction of a second before my leg gets there, because I want to create a good seal with this knee. So as this comes up, right, I'm going to pull it out. My arm's going to slip out right before it gets there, and I get a good seal on the neck. Notice instantly I grab my own hand. And I've created that circle yet again, just from the back now. So now I have a circle, nowhere for Matt to go. Okay. I'm going to roll him this way, toss him over, roll him this way, and now I'm going to stay on my elbow here. My head's going to go in the air. My foot's going to go right on his ribs. I'm just going to fall backwards. My arm's going to be straight. I'm not trying to pull my leg in place. That's too much work. Right? What I'm going to do is leave my arm straight, head goes up, and I'm going to fall backwards. Right? And the leverage and the body weight is going to pull that leg across Matt's neck just the way I want it. Now I lock, hide, and arm stays in there. I squeeze my knees together, and there's the tap.
You want to tell them why the arm stays in? Just to make it tighter.
So I'm in here. I fall down to my side. I get comfortable, right? I always like to push off that hip a little bit to give myself a little more room to bite for that triangle. As I jump the triangle, the big difference with the triangle is I'm going to pull this arm out. I want that back of the knee to seal to the neck. As this foot's coming out, I'm going to pull out and I'm going to bite, seal to the neck. Always grabbing my leg. So now I've created that circle again. Okay, I'm going to roll him over to here. Okay, my arm's going to stay right here. All right, I'm going to stay on my elbow. My foot's going to go on the ribs. Head up. Now I fall backwards. I'm going to look what happens to my leg. It pulls everything in place. I won't be able to lock a triangle here. But when I arch up, stay on my elbow, and I fall backwards, my leg gets pulled right into place. I lock the triangle. My hand stays in because it helps cut some space off. It helps cut away some space. Without my hand there, he can breathe a little bit easier. So I keep my hand in there. I run my leg behind his back. And now the difference with this triangle is the way I finish the pressure is by squeezing my knees together is what causes the tap. Okay, most triangles, it's more about the pull of the head. Knees together helps. But this one is everything. Squeezing the knees together is everything with this one.